Talk about Idda. Idda means the waiting period that a woman has to go through after the death of her husband. And that period is 4 months and 10 days from the day when the husband passed away. Now, what is forbidden for her at the time of Idda is that she should not use any zinat. What is zinat? Zinat basically using of cosmetics on her body or on her clothes. So no alcohol, no eyeliner, no perfume, no dyeing of the hair at that time, because she is going through that period of what is known as grief, the Idda problem. She should also refrain from wearing the jewelry which she uses normally to embellish herself for a happy occasion. So if the jewelry which is there, which is commonly used every day, that's okay. But if she is using those items only for a wedding ceremony, for example, or a special occasion, or khushali, for example, then those jewelry should not be worn by her at that time. She also has to refrain from the clothing which are considered in her society as the clothing which are associated with happy occasions. Now this is very tricky, because this can change from one area to another, one society to another, one time to another. You know, if you look at the Hindu Indian culture, you know, after the husband dies, the wife puts on white sari. This is the Indian culture. And so that wearing of the white sari in their culture, for them, is a sign of grief. Whereas in the Western society, you know, white is actually even, you know, used by brides many times. So it depends on where you are and how the clothings are considered by that urf and by that society. It is makruh for a woman who is going through the period of Idda to leave the house without a necessity. And this is where the question of Hassan al-Saffar is there, where he's asking that, you know, she needs to work. If she doesn't work, she will not be able to take care of herself and her children. And this is where the issue is that during the 4 months and 10 days, if it is not necessary for her to leave the home, then she should not leave the home. You know, for example, when we talk about those things which are not necessary, a social visit, you know, she has to refrain from that during that 4 months and 10 days. And it's actually makruh for her to spend the night at a house other than her own house for those 4 months and 10 days. But, you know, going to, if the children, for example, would like her to come and spend the night with them, it's not haram. Even if the karahat is there, you know, this is not an issue in that way. And remember, when we talk about this issue that she should not go out for a social occasion, that doesn't mean you leave her alone. No, you can go and visit her, be with her, in order to support her during the time of grief there. But the issue of she going to places, this is where the karahat comes in. One of the questions I get quite a lot in this case is that, you know, where they say, Maulana, we would like to take our mother for ziyarat. You know, the father just passed away. You know, this will be a way for her to deal with her grief. Going to ziyarat is not a social visit, and so there is no problem in traveling for the ziyarat during the time of the Idda. Salawat.